What's up, guys? I'm John.
And I'm Angie.
And this is
Discussions with Yiangie.
So, today we are going to be discussing about...
A few topics.
It's episode 6, guys. And shout outs to everybody that is listening to us on the audio version on Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio. All you people, thank you for the reviews, thank you for the favorites, thank you for the shares and everything. We do appreciate that. And YouTube is also, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, if you're new here, go subscribe. It would mean so much to the channel and to us. And yeah, as we mentioned it, I wanted to go over this a little bit. I don't know. Facebook. We are probably gonna change quite a few things on there, no babe?
Yes. So before, on our Facebook page, we used to post other content similar to our YouTube, like couple content, our reels.
Yeah.
And we used to post a podcast there as well. So we might be changing that a little bit.
Yeah, so we're strictly, if you guys want the visual, it's going to only be on YouTube because we are strictly focusing our Facebook on a new 2 shows that if we put another show on there, I feel like it's all over the place.
Yeah,
so
and it'll clash.
I'd rather have 2, 3, 5 shows that are in the same niche than have an extra show that's not a part of it. So that's just...
Yeah, so if you guys, we kind of touched base on what the show's titles were, and most of you most likely already knew based on the titles what type of content it is. But if you haven't heard that episode, go have a listen. We go into a lot of stuff, but we are doing true crime, like podcast type of episodes over there because we have noticed that Facebook is more like niched down
than the others platforms.
Yeah, and true crime is something that we both have an interest in, so we just figured since it is like niched, our couple content, even though it is niche to couples, it wasn't like specifically one type of video. It was multiple. It was like challenges, it was
pranks, it was travel, it was vlogs, it was all that stuff. But just to keep that, because this intro is going on too long. So yeah, that's pretty much what we wanted to change, and we wanted to let you guys know as soon as possible. With that being said, the topic of this episode is mostly going to be about social media. Social media, Instagram versus TikTok, I should say. So what do you have your opinions? What are the pros? What are the cons? What are your favorites? What do you like about this one? What don't you like about that one? I'll let you talk.
Okay, so I would probably say I'm personally a little bit more active on TikTok simply because, I mean, I feel like Instagram, yes, people use both TikTok and Instagram as their business, but Instagram feels to me at least a little bit more serious in a sense. Like on TikTok you can post like some audios that are funny and it will still, if it's still part of like who you are, it's not like considered off brand. Whereas Instagram, if you're like posting like modeling pictures and then you post like an audio that's funny, it kind of doesn't click, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I also feel like for live, I like the fact that on TikTok you can play music. If you're on Instagram live, well, at least I haven't been on in a while in Instagram live, but if you play like some music, it'll end your live.
Yeah. For me, I would say I'm still, as much as you said about the cons of Instagram, I think I'm more Instagram than TikTok. The only reason why is because I feel like TikTok is more short and like get to the go and try to do this and try what's working, yes, but Instagram is you, like it's one platform lets you explore, the other platform lets you expand, right? And I feel like some people that like more of the expanding is kind of like me, because I like to like, when I'm in my creative zone, I like to like, okay, even with my music, or with like the merch, or with any of the business that we've done, you know, like I like it to be specifically grow from here to here, you know. And I feel like sometimes the TikTok has its, when we need to be sort of different to make it unique, we can go on the other platform, but it's still on Instagram and it has TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but my favorites, I like Instagram. I think Instagram is like the Google or Safari. There could be a lot of other platforms. TikTok is pretty good, but for me, it's like Chrome. You get what I'm saying? It's the Chrome of engineer search. Yeah. So next, YouTube requirements. What are the requirements to be monetized?
So let me pull up YouTube requirements, because they do change from time to time.
Yeah.
So currently, as of today's date, which is Monday, August 5th, 2024, you need 500 subscribers, 3 video uploads in the last 90 days, and then one of the following,
which is
either 3,000 public watch hours in the last 365 days, or 3 million public short views in the last 90 days.
Yeah.
Oh, they lowered the watch hours, huh?
Yeah, this is the minimum. So for this requirement, you will get everything but AdSense. Like, which means you won't get ads that will pay for you.
I see. Start your earning journey, become a YouTube partner, and then there's this one down here. Continue to grow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
that one's just the starter.
That's the starter. So in order to gain, I'm guessing this is full monetization, you need 1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
And then one of the following: 4,000 public watch hours, or 10 million public short views in the last 90 days.
Yeah, and that's what we have done with our couple channel.
Yeah.
So it is a bit easier for the new people now joining, even though there's a lot more people.
Yeah.
So there's more eyes to this platform, and I think that's a good thing as well, because what people do does not affect us. People will still love us for being us.
Yeah. Plus, it's also good, like, there's some people that want to do YouTube, but they don't want to like take it all the way as a career. So it's nice that they have
something to like as a hobby.
Off with. Yeah. Or even if like someone wants to do like YouTube as their full-time career, they still have some type of monetization before reaching that bigger goal.
Yeah. Okay, so next topic, or third question I should say, is how it's like to do a podcast and an actual YouTube video. So for that question, I think it's pretty, like, I would say it's simple. Podcast, you have to gather like questions, topics to talk about, what your niche is, depending on all that circumstances and a little bit more. They go based on that, and you can be talking for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, but you're still you're talking about like different conversations. While in a video YouTube, you can be doing a cooking channel, or you can be doing a how to do a DIY channel, or you can be doing a prank channel or a video channel or something like that. And you can but you have to record the action. If that makes sense. What I mean by that, by the people that don't understand, is that we're sitting here, we're talking to you, but it's just like we're sitting with our friends or family and we're just talking to you. We're not taking you on a trip, we're not taking you on a journey, we're not telling you we're gonna prank each other or we're not gonna do extra things. It's just a conversation, just like you are entering our house or our location studio.
Yeah, I completely agree. And also I feel like with YouTube there is more, like, I don't want to say more thinking or more creativity, because a podcast still takes those things.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that you're not just going over, like you're not doing the same thing from one video to the next.
Yeah. And I feel like for podcasts, you have a plan on like episode after episode after episode. At least that's what you should, to make it successful. But on YouTube, if you're doing like, you want to do these, and then you see a trend or a viral video, and then the trending is off. Like, let's say you were cooking, and you want to go off, and then you see something, and you're like, okay, I'm going to try it. And then you put that in your videos. Talking about it, like, we could be talking about cooking videos, but we're not doing a cooking video, right? Like, but we're still doing the podcast. It's still in our niche. It's a conversation. It's a discussion. A video, if we were to be doing cooking or something, that's completely off what you usually see, what our followers, what our supporters, what our people, what our, you guys see.
Yeah, it's like, for example, our YouTube page, like our couple page, we usually do pranks, vlogs, that type of stuff. I did a cooking video. Like, I would say halfway through the videos that we made. And I don't think that one did nearly as well as the others, because it's so different from what we have already done.
I think that was on yours. The pizza taco?
Yeah.
That was on yours.
Oh, no. But either way, still, I don't think it did as well as the other videos that I had done, because it's so different from what I've done in the past.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people look at numbers and they're like, oh my God, look at those numbers too, right? And it drives you, it's like a measuring stick that you shouldn't look at other people's numbers, you should look at your numbers. So if your numbers are low, work on what you can do, what you should do for it, right? That I'm kind of like that. If I see my numbers low, or if I see our numbers low, I focus on that more, and I'm like, I'm like, oh God, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it brings me down a lot. But at the same time, I'm not looking at other people's numbers as much, because I know that they started or they did or they're in a somewhere location, right? So for me, it's more about, I feel like if you have high numbers, that's on you. If you have low numbers, that's on you. So but our videos have been doing pretty well, so thank you all for joining and supporting. And that's why we promised not to focus our videos like spread out to Facebook and have its own thing on Facebook, because we see that you guys like what we post on YouTube, and we are willing to
put in the effort YouTube to show you guys content that you want to see.
Yes. All right, so with that being said, we have come to, god damn, we just went up through like these like that.
Yeah, it's been like 15-16 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are on to another segment of Am I the A-hole?
All right.
Ooh.
Where is it?
Okay, it's down here.
Okay, for you guys that are listening to the audio, when we're talking about like where is it, or where it's like this or something, it's because we have our laptop, and that's where we have all the topics and everything organized. So yeah.
Okay, so let's see, number. Do you want to switch?
Yeah.
For those of you listening, we just switched spots because, or for those of you watching, we just switched spots because Am I the A-hole is my segment of the videos. I chose these Am I the A-hole questions based on their title, so we don't have any idea. I didn't read them. Yan didn't read them. He didn't see them. He doesn't even know what the topics are.
I didn't even know that we had like these many MIDA hole.
Oh yeah,
to be honest.
I saved a bunch.
Yeah.
So let's get started. You ready?
Yeah.
So this one is the first one. So we have two for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is, am I the a-hole for not attending my sister's wedding because she didn't invite my partner?
Wow.
Okay. Oh, this is a short one. Okay. So it says, so my 29 female sister, 27 female. Okay, so the person is a female and they're 29.
Mm-hmm.
Their sister is a female and they're 27. So the sister is getting married in a few months. We've always had a decent relationship, but we've never been super close. I've been with my partner, 31 male, for 4 years now, and we live together. My family knows him well, and he's come to many family gatherings over the years. When I received my wedding invitation, I noticed it was only addressed to me. I asked my sister if my partner's invitation got lost in the mail, and she said that she didn't invite him because she wanted a small, intimate wedding with just close family and friends. I pointed out that my partner is practically family and that other relatives are bringing their significant others. She replies that it was her wedding and she gets to choose who attends. I was hurt by this and told her that if my partner isn't welcome, then I won't be attending either. She got upset, saying I'm being selfish and that I'm putting my relationship over our family. My parents think I should just go to keep the peace, but I feel strongly about standing up for my partner and our relationship. Am I the a-hole for refusing to go to my sister's wedding if my partner isn't invited?
Jeez. So, you want mine, or are you gonna do the updates, or what?
There's no updates,
guys.
so.
What do you guys think? Comment down below on the YouTube channel.
And if there's a comment section on the audio channel, on the audio platform you're listening on, comment down below as well. Do you think this person is an a-hole
I'm
or
pretty
no?
sure. I'm pretty sure most of them have, but I'm not too sure about all of them. So I'm not gonna say comment down below because I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of them have different sections.
Yeah.
So let us know for that. I know this is the 6th episode, but since we're gonna be adding these kind of conversations added more, we want to know if you guys can, and let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I think that she's not an a-hole because she can choose who to bring, but, and there's always a but, she is, how do I say it?
So we're talking about the one that's being invited, not the one that's getting married.
Oh, they're being invited. So she doesn't want to go, then she shouldn't. If she doesn't want to go, even if she's invited, she's not an a-hole.
Yeah, I agree. Even though it is like her sister's.
Sorry to cut you off, babe, but you get invited. You get to say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? You might be busy. You might have an emergency. You might have booked a travel or something. Even if you didn't, like, your significant other is like, that would be like rude of family members to not, like, for at least 4 years.
Yeah, they've been together for 4 years, and the sister's saying that she wants a small, intimate, close family and friends wedding. So that technically can, like, it lets us know that your sister or the person's sister does not consider her boyfriend, her significant other, a part of the family, even though they've been together for 4 years.
Yeah.
So I say that the person writing this post is not the a-hole. Like Yan said, she got invited. It's not her obligation to go. And especially if her significant other is not wanted.
And it's not the sister that's getting invited making it hard. It's the sister that it's inviting that's making it hard.
Yeah, plus she said that the family members' significant others are also invited, and then the sister that's getting married is saying that she's being selfish by asking why her significant other isn't invited. Uh, I mean, I kind of feel like this is kind of like a bridezilla type of situation that's going on.
Yeah.
They want everything to be perfect, and then anyone that tells them anything else is wrong. So, yeah, not the a-hole, and Reddit agrees. No a-holes here. The next one,
We got one more.
one more. Okay. The next one is, am I the a-hole for telling my parents they should have thought twice before having more kids? So, am I the a-hole for telling my parents they should have thought twice before having more kids? So, I'm 15, female, and I'm the oldest of 4 kids. My siblings are 10, 7, and 4. My parents both work full-time, and since my mom got promoted last year, she works longer hours now. This means a lot of the household responsibilities and taking care of my siblings fall on me after school and on weekends. I get my siblings from school, help with their homeworks, cook dinner, and sometimes put them to bed if my parents are late. I don't mind helping out, but it's gotten to the point where I barely have any time for myself or my friends. I'm also starting high school this year, and I have a lot of homework and extracurriculars that I need to focus on. Last weekend, I had plans to go to a friend's birthday party. I told my parents about it weeks in advance, and they said it was fine. But the night before the party, my mom told me she had to work late on Saturday and that I needed to watch my siblings. I was really upset, and I told her I had plans, but she said family comes first and that I should be responsible. I ended up missing the party, and I was really angry about it. Later that night, when my parents got home, I told them that they should have thought twice before having more kids if they couldn't handle taking care of them without relying on me all the time. My dad got really mad and said I was being disrespectful and selfish. My mom looked hurt and told me I don't understand how hard it is to balance work and family. Now things are really tense at home, and I feel guilty for what I said. I know my parents are doing their best, but I also feel like I'm missing out on my life because of all the responsibilities I have. Am I the a-hole for saying what I said? Wow. That's a whole lot.
That's a family drama.
Yeah.
I feel like that's life. I don't think no one's the equal here, to be honest. Simple as that. Because the kid should have a kid's life. But I understand that the family sometimes, the father and the mother have to work hard in order for there to be a roof, in order for there to have food, you know. So we've both been there where we've had situations where we've had to work a lot and stuff in the past, right?
Yeah.
So we can understand that when we're both parents of our daughter. And I would hopefully teach Gabriela if that situation, because you never know, God, you know, to be responsible, right? Like have your day. But if I did tell you that you could have it off, that's kind of hard too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And also, I mean, the girl is only 15. It's not her responsibility to be watching her siblings all the time. They can easily, like, they're working late. The mom got promoted. Most likely, I mean, working on a Saturday, like, most likely they're doing overtime or something. But they're probably getting good pays. I'm pretty sure they can afford a babysitter for one night at least when the daughter needs to have, like,
maybe
something
the parents just didn't want her to go and get into trouble, because at 15 that's adulthood, right? Like that's adolescence or something. The drinking, the amount of like stuff like that. She's not. The parents probably don't want her to be exposed to too much, you know, by other people, not her friends. Maybe at the party they don't know who is going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also
that.
Sorry, go ahead.
That could be like a situation where like damn, but at the same time you should be able to trust your daughter or son and let them do what they want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
With careful.
Yeah. Plus, also going back to what she said about just entering high school and having a lot of homework and extracurricular activities, she's not going to be able to do that if she's taking care of her siblings all the time. I mean, she already says that right now she barely has enough time for anything else besides helping. Like, she brings the siblings from school, she feeds them, like she cooks for them at 15. She, gets them ready, helps them with their homework. Where's the time for her homework? I mean, at this point, if she's helping them with their homework, making them dinner, putting them to bed, at this point, the girl is starting her homework at like 11, 10, you know, which, I mean, at that point, like, she should be thinking about heading to bed herself.
Yeah.
So I think she's not the a-hole.
Me either.
Maybe she could have worded it different, or she could have brought it up a different way than saying that they should have thought twice before having more kids.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it could have been handled a lot better, but the way she's feeling is valid, and I don't think she's an a-hole.
Yeah, me either. Okay, guys, so that is pretty much what you guys think. We want to know, so drop them down in the comment section on YouTube. And guys, for the people that are listening to our audio, thank you so much for the support. We love it. We love you guys, and can't wait to do more of these, and can't wait to expand our podcast. Make sure to hit the subscribe, the follows, and the favorites, because that truly helps us every single way possible. You guys, thank you so much, and hope you guys have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon. Till then, I'm John,
And I'm Angie,
and this is
Discussions with Yiangie.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.